Welcome back, friends, women, men, teenagers, children of all ages. I'm Alexis.
Welcome back. I'm Kendrick.
And we are
Alexis and Ken. I'd like to thank every single person who liked our original video, the first ever video that we ever made. We thank all of you. Hold on, let me. Thank you to all 27 subscribers. Of course, it's going to increase, but I love the support. Thank you to all of you guys and all of the 161 viewers who took the time out of their day to watch that video. We thank all of you guys for watching our videos.
And that was like 3 days. I didn't expect it to be that
3 days. It was
subscribers.
So a short amount of time. Today, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Tell them what we're gonna do.
Well, we're gonna take it down a notch or two, and we are going to do a story on how we first met.
Yep, how we met. Make sure you smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you'll get alerted every time we drop a video. Like we said, we appreciate all of you guys that's already been subscribed and liked and viewed all of our videos already. It's more to come. Just wait on it.
Our social media will be in the description box below or somewhere on the screen.
It's probably right there, or right here, or right there. Or it's gonna be moving. No, it's not gonna be moving.
Imagination. Anyways, so how we first met, it was summer after college for me, and I was walking to the mall trying to find my summer job.
Or her soulmate, whichever one. I guess she found it.
And I had my resumes, and I went inside one of the stores, and I spoke to the manager because they have a little sign outside. And after talking to him for like 5 minutes, he gave me the job on the spot. So I did the whole little application process, and I came back in. When I was called to come back in, it was an orientation with another probably 4 or 5 people. Once I got there, of course he did the whole manager thing, tell us about the company, yada yada yada. And then comes the tour of the store, which was led by this guy, who I thought when I first saw him, I was like, oh no, because his demeanor that came off was like he didn't want to be there.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He didn't want to give us no tour, so I was like, dang, I'm about to work with a bougie, stuck-up guy.
Wow.
Because that's exactly what you looked like.
Well, I don't know where she got that assumption from. I was a really nice, I was a guy you can approach. I'm not sure what made her think that. I don't know. I guess I was trying to be the tough guy for a little bit. But if you guys know me, you know that I'm tough when I need to be. Let me get that first off. But I'm a really funny guy, and that's just how I am. But it's crazy. That day, I only remember a few people, and she wasn't one of them, which I know is like, what?
So continuing on, he showed us the hot spots of the store.
Oh yeah. One more thing, just so you guys can understand what, my job was. I was a loss prevention detective at this location. Stopping people from stealing, stuff like that. Very fun at times. And also, if I stopped you when you're watching this video, don't come for me. Don't come at me. It's just a job, okay? Like, seriously. But yeah, that was my job there. That's why I was showing them around the store, and that's why I showed them the hot spots, the places where people take merchandise, stuff like that. I was just doing my job, and that's all that was on my mind was my job. Just doing my job. That's it. I wasn't looking for nothing. But yeah.
Apparently, because he didn't notice me.
I did.
But
I did.
I can kind of contribute to that because I seen how he looked. As far as he looked stuck up, I stayed in the back of the group because I didn't want to be bothered. I'm that type of person. No. So I stayed in the back of the group. When it was over, before my shift ended, I had to go and do some paperwork on the computer, which is in the office in the back. I get to the back, there was 2 computers in there. There was 2 computers in there, And I had to sit on one of them, and guess who was on the other? This guy. And I was like, oh my god, like, can my day get any worse? But as I was doing some things, there was one part I did not know how to do, so I had to ask him. He didn't know how to do it either because he's not an associate there. He said some things. Well, I said some things and he started laughing, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe I thought wrong, judging a book by its cover. And after that day, I was like, okay, honest to God, honest to Lord Jesus Christ, I knew something was gonna happen. For some reason, I have that instinct. Like, I have that instinct of knowing what's going to happen. And even though I thought he was stuck up and bougie, I just knew something was going to happen between us. It's like I got like some, I was going to say teleportation.
What?
But yeah.
So one day, she came inside the store to work, and I don't know, it was just something about her. Probably that booty. I'm just saying. But I don't know, it was something about her that I saw. I was like, this girl is cute. I was like, oh, I need to talk to her. But just so you guys can know, the job that I do, it's like I'm not really a manager, but I'm like up there, and associates are a little bit down here. So it's, you can't date subordinates. So I technically risked my job just to talk to her. That's how special she is. I risked my job to talk to her. The way that I was able to go about it was there was another associate that knew her, to do the fact that they worked together. So I was like, I went up to her and just told her, hey, like, try and find out if she got a boyfriend, try and find out some information and stuff like that. I was like, she's cute. So thank you for this person if you're watching this. I really appreciate you. You were basically our matchmaker, so thank you so much. But she went over there to talk to her, and she came back and gave me all the tea, gave me all the details. You know, she didn't have a boyfriend. And it's just, I was like, okay, so I probably got a chance here. Okay, she said she didn't have a boyfriend. I don't know if she was lying or not. She probably was just trying to like, don't want to tell all my business. I'm gonna just say no. I don't know. But from what I heard, I was like, okay, that's cool. And there was other associates who, I had a team. I had a whole team helping me. I'm not even gonna lie. I had multiple people just helping me, like, hey, go talk to her for me. Hey, what she say? Hey, blah, 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 whatever. And don't think I'm a creep or anything, but I actually even went as far as to look at her schedule, see the day she was working there. The part that hurt was sometimes they switch the schedule around, so then I'm like, okay, she coming in this day, okay, let me dress to impress a little bit, you feel me? But sometimes she wasn't there. I was like, fuck! That hurt. But yes, the day that she was there, I was happy. I was genuinely happy. It's crazy. Every time I saw her, I smiled. I couldn't stop. I was just like the whole time. Every time I saw her, I smiled. I don't know. It just made my day.
Where we worked out, it was a pretty small place, pretty good amount of people. So what they like to do, they like to go out a lot, especially to bowling since it was nearby. And so I went to associate with my little clothes or whatever, folding, and I asked her if she's going bowling. And then she was like, yeah, who invited you? Kendrick? And I was like, no, like, why would he invite me? And then she was like, oh, because he likes you. And I was like, skirt.
And I
had to get the tea from her. So I don't know when he knew that I knew that he was into me, but
Ooh, that was hard. I don't even remember. Ooh, it was hard to tell. I didn't know. Oh, I do know. I'll tell you later.
So ever since then, I don't know if that kind of took a turn on my thought process, because now I'm way past the bougie and stuck up part. It's more in the interest part. And so one day, actually before I even say that, I didn't want to be a creep either, but I knew his last name and I knew his first name. And I went on Facebook and I wanted to add him, but I didn't because I didn't want to like make it weird at work. So I was at work, he came to me and was like, oh, so it was an IS, and I was confused.
I looked at her name badge.
Oh yeah. And I was like, what did you need that for? And he was like, he said something on the lines of they're updating the associate contact list, some of the sort. I'm a gullible person, so of course I believed it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then a couple of days later, Kendrick Todd sends you a friend request.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I was nervous. That was a very scary point in my life. because I was thinking like, should I add her? Should I not? Would she accept me? Would she tell everybody? Would I get in trouble? Would I get fired? I wouldn't. No, I didn't know, but I did it. Risking your job, guys. That's what I did.
Yeah, and I accepted it, and at first I was like, Actually, in my head, I was pretty happy, but at the same time, I came back to work and I started asking everyone else. I was like, do you guys have him on social media? Like, this is not creepy, right? He added me, we started talking. Before this job, I worked at Forever 21 and I had a guy best friend there, and one day came to the mall and I was buying a laptop for the new semester and he was sitting outside. So I don't know what was going on in his head, but I know in my head I was like, oh shoot, I hope he's not thinking what I'm thinking that he's thinking.
And I was thinking what she was thinking that I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys what I was thinking. I was thinking, this girl done lied. She got a boyfriend. What the heck? I was like,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
no way. I was like, oh, this cannot be her boyfriend. But thank God later on I find out that it was just one of her friends. I was in that chair crying.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I don't like him. That's just a friend from work. And I guess he was overwhelmed with joy. So I believe I started, like, this was like in June. All that Facebook shenanigans happened probably around beginning August, mid-August. And at one point we were having a good conversation and then it kind of just nothing for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh, so let me tell you guys a little bit about that. Me and her ended up stop talking. And it's not based off of what she said, because she said something. She was the last person to send the message. But I read it and I didn't know how to respond, so I stopped responding. And I was like, okay. And then she just completely left my mind. I forgot all about her because I didn't see her at work. Every time I was there, she wasn't there. I guess when I wasn't there, she was there. So I just forgot all about her. Then one day, I go to work and I see her. I was like, ooh, what? Why did I stop talking to this girl? What? All my feelings came back when I saw her. I started smiling. I was like, oh, whoa, I forgot all about you. I said in my head, I didn't tell her because I was just stupid. But I was like, I need to start talking to the girl again. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm tripping. So that same day, I hit her up on Facebook and started having this conversation again. I was like, oh, I'm so stupid.
I'm pretty sure I pointed it out. Like, dude, bro, what you doing? What you doing?
This girl. Yeah, I don't know. That was crazy. I started talking to her on. I'm glad I made that move again because like we wasn't gonna end up being together. Like I would have just stopped talking to her and then we would have just never got together.
And the funny part is, neither of us asked for each other's number. It was all from an associate who we were in a group chat with on Snapchat.
She added both of us in, and that's the funny part.
She added us in a group chat on text message, and I messaged him and I was like, oh, are you the other number? And he was like, yeah. And I was like,
oh, we got each other's number. Ooh.
So
that made it better. That's how we ended up.
Like
I said, thank you to the matchmakers that worked at our job. We appreciate you guys. That was amazing. That was nice.
And so time went on. The interest started to build more because I'll be at work. My phone would buzz. It would be him from the back office telling me I should come back there. Okay, not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah. Just to get a kiss, just to get a hug. I couldn't do it on the floor.
We both was risking our jobs, okay?
Yeah, she got off way early before me, so I didn't get to see her after work sometime. Well, most of the time. We didn't start hanging out until probably like, I don't know, a couple months later. But it's like at work was the main time where I got to see her. So I was like, let me get a kiss, let me get a hug, you feel me? I wasn't a player. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I just did what I could. You guys know how it feels to do something you're not supposed to be doing. That's how it felt, and it was good. It was
that adrenaline?
that rush. It felt good.
Yep, and then back to the whole previous job thing. They were having a hiring event, and I know they gave me a lot of hours, a lot of days of the week, so I knew I was gonna apply there. So my time was winding down, and so I put in my 2 weeks. He saw the letter. Messaged me on Snapchat with sad faces.
Yeah, I sent her the picture with sad faces.
But those last couple of days, he was following me around the store, the whole store, like everywhere I was going. His eyes was just on me. Not to sound conceited or anything, but it was to the point where we're in one section, and I had to tell him to stop because there was a customer. Like she knew what was going on. She can tell there was something going on. Either she thought he was a creep, or she knew something was going on.
I think the whole store ended up knowing that we had a thing for each other. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, at the end, yes.
Oh, let me say one story. Okay, this is funny. So one day there was I guess like a worker for the cameras or something. Some worker that came inside the store to fix something. Came inside the store. All these associates were just mouth watering over him. Just like, oh, he's so cute, blah blah whatever. And guess who this guy started to try and flirt with? The girl I'm talking to. I was like, what? And even one of the workers there, it was like, oh my god, hey, he likes you, get it, like talk to him, like he's cute, blah blah.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I was right there. I was standing there.
I didn't know what to think.
I was like, what? No, I was like, I couldn't say nothing because I kept our relations a secret. But I was looking at her, she was looking at me like, oh shit. I was like, I can't, man, you bet not. Oh god, this was weird. That was weird.
At first he was talking to me because he first was looking for like the manager or whatever, and I told him, and then he just started talking. I don't remember the conversation, but I know he started talking, and then I think it got to the point where he wanted my number, and I told one of the workers and went to the back so I can get a customer or something, and he was back there, and I remember her saying, oh, did you get his number or something like that? And in my head, I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
I was already feeling some type of way. I was like, man, you could run these hands. Pop, 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 pop. You feel me? I was just ready for it. You know?
It was crazy. I forgot all about that day. That was funny.
I just remembered.
That was funny.
My heart broke that day.
But it was funny.
She's just like this is weird, like a twin, I guess. Not really, but it's like she finishes my sentences sometimes. We think the same. I say what she thinking, she say what I'm thinking. It's
been
just
together for too damn long.
That's probably why. I think that's probably why. But it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird thing. If you guys do the same thing, let us know in the comment box below. If this ever happens to you with you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, whatever. If that ever happened, you just said what the other person was thinking, because that's creepy, but it's cute.
Okay. So 2 years, 1 month, and 9 days later, we live together. We doing something right?
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching our video. I told you it's gonna be a little story time today. We're gonna drop more bangers soon, so just wait on it. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button for us. Comment down in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you can see every single time we post a video. You're not gonna want to miss it, trust me. The thing is, we got another video coming right after this. You won't want to miss it. I can't say too much about it, you know. You just gotta watch and see what it is. And like I said,
I'm Alexis.
And I'm Kendrick.
And thank you for watching. Peace.